Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They slipped a bit, still in the top 10 though.
You know, right now for the Timberwolves, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Amen Thompson out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Hart in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, they've got Stephen Curry. Brook Lopez is out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Durant in at small forward. Well, Stan, I know you love the numbers, and what they're telling us tonight, these teams can shoot it.
Yeah, it's two of the best in the league from beyond the arc. They've got great spacing, and I like that they're always looking for a better shot on the perimeter.
Now here's Durant. In the game against Denver, very impressive. Curry makes good on the step-back jumper.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Lillard passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Durant finds Curry. Thompson pulls it in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We talked about defending Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Fame point guard. Coach remarked, Dame's been doing this a long time. He scored a lot of points. He knows how to beat any defense. From our end, it becomes about effort, making Lillard work for every point he gets. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Curry. And there's the screen. Horford for 3. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Back to Lillard. He drops it from range.
He's so comfortable shooting from beyond the arc. Lillard's motion is as good as it gets.
Horford outside. Durant against Gordon. Releases. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Thompson's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Hart against Murray. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. And it's Murray with the 3.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Lillard against Curry. Pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Horford pulls it in. And here's Horford. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, B.A., I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the time.
And Minnesota with possession here. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Hart. And stolen by Murray. Curry looking it over. Thompson with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Lillard, the open look. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Lillard's got 5 now.
Well, you set him up, and Lillard will knock him down. Nice job being ready.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Bucks. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant, the pass to Curry. Stolen by Thompson. For 3, Gordon. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Lopez, the screen on Gordon. Down low. Zubac comes with a double team. Thompson with a steal. Pass to Lillard, puts up a 3, knocks down the triple. Lillard's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Now here's Thompson. He played a great game against San Antonio. Lillard against Curry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lillard's got 10.
Showing some muscle on that finish. Lillard enjoys overcoming challenges.
Oh, got a piece of it. Curry passes to Lopez. Screen by Horford. For 3, Lowry. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Lillard outside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Olenek's checked in for Horford. And a chance here to check out this season's top free throw shooters. Stephen Curry, number 1.
And you can't afford to foul this guy. If you send him to the line, he takes great pride in converting from there. The league leader in free throw percentage.
Lowry with it. No points yet. Durant finds Lopez. Thompson against Curry. Screen by Olynyk. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Durant. Shot to stop the run. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
To the inside. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Zubac has got his 2nd bucket on the night. Curry against Thompson. Fires the 3. Curry, no good. Minnesota leading by 12. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Durant with a screen on Thompson to the middle. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Zubac. Outside Hart. And here's Lillard. Gordon, the pass to Thompson. For 3, here's Lillard. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Bucks trail by 12. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Man, Olynyk really throwing it down with some power.
Now here's Thompson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Buries it from 3.
Well, he has owned this quarter, a major reason they're up right now.
Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Durant. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A nice shot by Zubac.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Thompson against Curry. Lopez, the screen on Thompson. The three from Curry.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Zubac passes to Lillard. Now here's Zubac. Rejected by Lopez.
Textbook timing and positioning from Lopez around the rim. Not letting anything through.
Durant with a screen on Lillard to the paint. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Milwaukee making some changes. Al Horford's checked in for Lopez. Okogie comes in for Durant. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Lowry. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Zubac. Daniels comes in for Amen Thompson. Knippel's checked in for Hart. And it's Shepard in for Damian Lillard. Gordon with a screen on Curry. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Curry. Curry with the block.
Great defense from Curry. When he comes up with the block, it really fires him up. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And he gets it to go. Horford's gotten his second bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Knippel. Here's Shepard, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul, and now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's Knippel, defended by Murray. Clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot.
Well, look, Horford is going to be in position defensively. You can count on that.
Olynyk passes to Curry. Picked by Murray. Down low. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Murray's got 5.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Daniels outside. It's intercepted. On the break. Here's Okogie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And there's 1:38 left in the opening quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside Murray. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Off target from three-point range.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Screen by Olynyk to the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Knippel, defended by Murray. Pass to Knippel. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. For 3, Gordon. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Last time they met was in Minneapolis, where they beat the Timberwolves.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
And Horford gets it to go. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Curry. with 1 on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota earning this break in the action, up 10. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how Minnesota is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Kevin Durant is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Horford in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Lowry against Lillard. Lowry, the pass to Murray. Horford, a screen on Daniels. And Horford powers it home.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that two-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
Outside Hart. Thompson outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night here. Thompson, no good on the free throw. And Stan trading away franchise cornerstone Giannis Antetokounmpo. The end of an era in Milwaukee.
Well, you can't blame the Bucks for going all in to give Giannis a chance at another ring. But now it's challenging to rebuild when you don't control all your picks.
Minnesota shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Lillard.
Well, the skill level Damian Lillard plays at is almost unbelievable. His shot is so polished. His passes are so smart. Dame is truly elite.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Olynyk with a screen on Hart. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
Well, he's an expert working this set. Murray loves finding the best option out of the pick and roll.
Thompson outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 24.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Back to Durant. Pass to Murray. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, BA, he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, BA, an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Bucks trail by 15. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Milwaukee, here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
I think for the Bucks, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Now here's Lillard. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's got 27 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Outside Murray. Back to Lowry. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. KD! What else would you expect?
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Pass to Thompson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Back to Daniels. The 3. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Daniels. 11 points for Amen Thompson.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lillard against Lowry. There's the triple. Thompson pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Nice D from Horford.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Horford, a screen on Daniels. Durant finds Horford. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Horford, and it's Stephen Curry in for Lowry. And then for Minnesota, Zubac, he's checked in for Thompson, and Aaron Gordon subbed in for Hart. Inside, who was stolen by Lillard. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Thompson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
All right, Coach, what's your favorite thing about this point of the season?
Well, probably the games between top teams. You get a preview of what those playoff matchups might look like, and it's certainly a big draw for the fans.
That free throw, no good.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And the second free throw is good.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. To the inside. Gordon with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Lillard.
Well, when Dame gets going, good luck slowing him down. Tonight has been vintage Lillard.
Here's Durant. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
The three from Thompson. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Lopez is a sometimes overpowering presence inside, which is why defenses resort to fouling him.
First trip to the line for him here. That one misses. Well, Stan, now that we've had the coaches' challenges for a few seasons now, what do you think about them?
Well, B.A., I'm probably in the minority. I don't really like them. I think they slow down the flow of the game. And look, across all sports, mistakes are part of the game. Players' mistakes, coaches' mistakes, and referees' mistakes. Let's just live with them and keep the game moving.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Olynyk. They double him with Daniels. Curry, a screen on Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Durant. Minnesota with a rebound. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Lillard comes with a double. And we're going to have a jump ball. Olynyk passes to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one. Daniels outside. Back to Lillard. The 3. No luck on that one. The Bucks trail by 19. On the wing, Curry, covered by Daniels. Murray passes to Durant. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Now Curry, beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Gordon outside. Lillard against Curry. Basket counts. Lillard's got 31.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Curry. On the wing, Murray. Outside Olynyk. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And watching Dyson Daniels over the past year or two, he's really come into his own, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, sometimes it's just about being in the right situation, in a role that plays to your strength. That's really unlocked some things for him.
Nice D from Durant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Curry. 32 points for him last game against the Nuggets in Denver.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Horford's checked in. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were able to execute offensively in a hostile environment, which led to a lot of high percentage shots.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good score.
Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
Well, with his size, if he gets the ball in the paint, it feels like free money for Lopez. He can just pop the ball in.
Pass to Lillard. Now Gordon launches it. And again, it's Minnesota with a three.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Outside Murray. And here's Horford, defended by Lillard. Outside Durant, fires for three. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Durant's got 20 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Timberwolves.
Over this last stretch, their defense has been airtight. The opponents have had a tough time executing at the offensive end.
Here's Daniels. No points so far. Gordon finds Lillard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Milwaukee has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Inside. And Horford powers it home.
Horford really looking like an ageless wonder throwing it down.
Lillard passes to Zubac. Lillard outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Murray. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Durant, no good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-7 run. And there's the lob, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Curry against Thompson. Curry passes to Durant. Horford, a screen on Daniels. For three, Durant hits the trifecta. Durant's got 23 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Minnesota. And so far, 9 triples in this one, just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello, everybody. What time is it? Yep, halftime, but really it's been Dame time with the way Lillard's played so far.
You know what time it is, Ernie? It's Dame time. Often, Ernie, it comes in the fourth quarter, but it might be daylight saving because he's starting early.
If it's daylight saving, that would explain why you showed up early for once.
Oh.
And we've got some trades being made around the league. Always a compelling story. 4-player trade, and from what we've heard, not an easy negotiation. Fellas, who are you liking the most in this one?
He's a player with toughness who expects the same from his teammates. Jimmy Butler brings with him a powerful presence. He can change your culture, but the guys around him will have to be ready to work, or this could go sideways.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Amen Thompson, Damian Lillard out there with Dyson Daniels. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Thompson in at center, locking down the middle.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Screen by Durant, down low. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, you might think of Murray as just a scoring point guard, but he's also a great playmaker.
Thompson outside. Daniels outside. The 3 is up. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Durant. Horford outside. Durant against Daniels. Lopez, the screen on Daniels. Wing shot on the way. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Gordon outside. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. No good there.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
Thompson against Curry. Durant with a screen on Thompson. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Thompson outside. Back to Lillard. The 3 ball. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Curry banked it in off the glass. Curry's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Gordon outside. From the arc. Knocks down the long J.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're in first place right now with a tremendous record. They're certainly the team to beat.
You know, from Minnesota, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
On the wing, Murray, defended by Gordon. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Shoots. Lopez can't hit. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Lillard. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Back to Curry for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 5 assists in the game.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Gordon. There's the 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
To the paint. Here's Curry. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
From behind the arc. The shot won't fall. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Curry passes to Lopez. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. With the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Guys, back to you.
That's saying something. All right, thank you, Allie. Lowry, he's checked in for the Bucks. Zubats, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Hart comes in for Gordon. Daniels against Durant. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And we always like to take this chance to show you the scoring leaders from the last 10 days of action. Number 1, Damian Lillard. In the 3rd spot, Kevin Durant.
These last couple games, both these guys have been red hot, finding buckets with ease and playing from the heart.
And that one misses.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd. Pass to Durant. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Horford for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Daniels outside. Back to Lillard. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, 5 turnovers. When you get that many, you are really hurting your team.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the inside. Here's Curry. Ooh, Thompson with the block. The drive by Daniels. Horford with a steal. Lowry outside. Lillard against Curry. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Hart. Pass to Lillard. Let's go with a 3. Good! Another from 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Lowry, the pass to Durant. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Durant's got 13 in the second half.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And here's Thompson for 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Lowry doesn't have much fear when it comes to drawing contact. All he's worried about is putting up points on the board.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And he's good on the first of 3.
You know, the savvy Kyle Lowry brings to his game is really special. He's so good at exploiting your weaknesses and causing trouble for you on both ends.
Olynyk checked in for Horford. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. There's the triple. And Daniels gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Olynyk. Pass to Durant. From the arc. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson passes to Lillard. Zubac with a screen on Lowry. Down low. A nice shot by Zubac. 19 points for Ivica Zubac.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Lowry surveys the D. Curry, a screen on Lillard. Steps back. Lowry, no good. Curry against Lillard. Thompson outside. Pass to Daniels. Launches it. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Timberwolves shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. A different look for Milwaukee. Okogie comes in for Durant, and Murray subbed in for Lowry. And then for Minnesota, Thompson, he's checked in for Zubats. Knipple comes in for Lillard, and it's Shepherd in for Hart. So it's Milwaukee now. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Pass to Lopez. That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Thompson finds Daniels. And here's Shepherd for 3. Nails it from 3. Shepherd's got his second bucket of the night.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Inside. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Curry gets the bucket.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's Shepherd, defended by Murray. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Thompson's shot is off.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Okogie, the pass to Curry. Murray deciding where to go with it. Outside Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, a screen on Thompson. They get it back. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in. Lopez has got 5 points.
Well, it's great to see Lopez use that 7'1" frame to his advantage. Fantastic work on the offensive glass.
Thompson outside. And here's Shepherd for 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Milwaukee has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Outside Olynyk. The 3 connects from downtown. He has 7.
Well, you can't overlook this part of Olynyk's game. He will drop three-pointers on you when he can.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Daniels. An easy 2 on the layup.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Pass to Olynyk. Over Daniels. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Timberwolves ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
What they're banking on is us going too quick, forcing turnovers. That's how they can score. Just be solid, okay? Come on.
Telling his guys not to fall into their trap. Coach Rivers wants his team to play their style of basketball.
And it's really good advice, B.A. You can't afford to play the other team's pace or you're just going to get torched.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Kevin Durant. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Al Horford. Then it's Murray. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Olynyk. Fires for 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Olynyk. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter. Outside Hart. Thompson outside. Takes the three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Screen by Olynyk. Back to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, we all know Murray is a shooter, but look out. He can finish, too.
Pass to Thompson. There's the three. And Daniels with a three.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Olynyk passes to Lowry. Horford, a screen on Lillard. And here's Lowry from the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
Well, there's the craftiness of Lowry. He's always excelled at drawing fouls.
That free throw good from Lowry. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Good on the second one.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
The last one's off. They'll settle for two.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Olynyk against Thompson. Durant for three. Fires in the triple. Durant's got 45 points.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Daniels. Olynyk against Thompson. Poke loose. Stolen by Lowry. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Pass to Lowry. To the paint. Here's Murray. Shoots over Hart. Again, the Bucks. Good for two.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions, and defensively, they need stops.
Lowry against Lillard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Okogie comes in for Jamal Murray. That free throw good from Lowry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's tipped. Lopez with the steal. Here's Okogie, defended by Lillard. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Bucks. Olenek's checked in for Horford. Jamal Murray comes in for Okogie. And it's Curry in for Lowry. Durant finds Murray. The kick to Olenek. Outside Curry from outside the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the San Antonio Spurs. And then Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Zubac, he's checked in for Thompson, and it's Gordon. It's good. He hits again.
Dominating offensively once again. He's making a habit of this.
He's now tied for 5th most 50-point games in a season. That puts him in some rare company. They still need this. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You just never want to send Lillard to the line. One of the best free throw shooters in NBA history.
And the first one at the line is good. And the second free throw is good. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all. He's starting to pick it up from downtown. Made just 1 in the first half, but he's drained 3 more since.
Thompson outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Olenek for 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Yet another bucket.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense just helpless to keep up.
And this gives him the 3rd most 50-point games in league history. That's some elite company.
Yeah, sitting between Jordan and Kobe. And when those are your peers, you're doing all right.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
First free throw is good. And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested clutch shots.
And so he hits both. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And collectively, as the game has progressed, they've been shooting really well from the charity stripe.
Outside Murray. Pass to Lopez. Now Curry. Clock at 6. Lopez, the screen on Thompson. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hart against Murray. Hart passes to Lillard. Zubac with a screen on Olynyk. Lillard. And another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Durant with a screen on Lillard to the inside. Shoots from 12. Durant, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 18. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Outside Durant. Back to Curry from deep. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Back to Curry. Durant with a screen on Thompson. And here's Curry for 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Bucks' shooting has been great, 57%, and finding ways to score consistently. Down low. Here's Curry, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Damian Lillard picks one up. And that one falls for Curry. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, BA, give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
Lillard outside. Pass to Zubac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops from Zubac. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Murray. Deflected. Durant against Lillard. Out to the wing. And here's Gordon from the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's Murray. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, that's just a terrific move. Murray's so skilled at creating space off the dribble.
Outside Hart. Gordon against Durant. Shot is good by Gordon.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And that one's good. Durant's got 52 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Hart from long range. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Murray. The kick out, Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call. It's been all Timberwolves.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Damian Lillard.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Horford. Lets the three fly. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth. Thompson passes to Gordon. Lillard outside. From downtown. Connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
All right, thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.